Welcome, welcome. My name is Maite, prenatal, postnatal yoga teacher. A lot of the practice also centered around the womb. So for today's practice, inviting us to connect to the theme of mothering the mother. Okay, so with this theme, because of my own journey right now, I'm 7 months pregnant, going into my 8th month. I am feeling a lot of the mothers around the world, a lot of the pregnant women around the world right now, living a lot of times of uncertainty. Plans are changing around their birth plan, their baby showers, mother blessings, postpartum plans. And wherever you are in your journey, really, there's a lot going on right now. So my invitation with this flow is that you connect to that mother within you, and you give yourself moments along the day where you mother yourself, where you connect to that archetype of the mother, and you give yourself unconditional love, kindness, and compassion, especially because of the times that we're living. There's a lot of feelings along the day. And if anything, this is the time to be really compassionate. So you are imperfect, yes. You have moments where you navigate a lot of uncomfortable emotions, yes. You may react in ways that you're not proud of, yes. Can you tap into that energy within you of that mother that regardless of what you do, regardless of how you're acting, holds you unconditionally in the big embrace of love? Okay, so the fact that you're here already, you're doing that. You're mothering yourself. You're giving yourself a moment to connect to your body, to your breath. If you're pregnant, to connect with baby. If you're calling a baby, if you're on journey of conception, this is the moment to call that spirit baby in. So we'll begin seated comfortably. And there's 2 mudras that we're going to be using in today's practice. Mudras are hand imprints, and there's lots of energy channels in our hands, in our mind, in our fingertips. So by making certain hand positions and holding them for a while, that's one of my dog mothers protecting. Ya, nena, tranquila. You bring that energy into the body by activating certain energy centers. So there's 2 mudras that we're going to be moving through today. One is Padma Mudra, Lotus Mudra, which you would bring your hands in prayer and then open them by still sealing the base of your palm, thumb, and index. Padma is lotus, so by opening, you're making the shape of the lotus flower. Yeah. So this is going to be the mudra that we do to symbolize that connection to the energies around us and calling them in. Because for you to mother others, for you to take care of others, you need to first take care of yourself and fill your cup. So every time we do this, you're going to be filling your cup. And the other mudra that we're going to do is Yoni Mudra. So Yoni, Y-O-N-I, is the Sanskrit word for vagina, vulva, womb space, thumb and index. And you're actually making the shape of the womb within you. So you're holding the fingertips at the base of your pubic bone and the thumbs just below your belly button, inviting a deeper connection to your womb space, the center of your creativity, of your sensuality, the center of your capacity to feel deep pleasure, deep orgasms. It's also the space where we feel all sorts of emotions. So holding this mudra here. Okay. My boobs are all over the place lately. So find that comfortable seat. Let's roll the neck a little bit side to side. Just to feel if there's any tension here. You may want to open the jaw. Stick the tongue out to release anything. Roll the shoulders up and back. Settle your sit bones, your pelvis down into the seat. Hands can rest on your thighs. If you feel comfortable, close the eyes. If closing the eyes today doesn't feel comfortable, you can look down, very soft gaze. All of your senses are inward, even if the eyes are open. Begin to tune to your breath. Nice, soft inhale breaths. For the next 3 rounds, pay more attention to the exhale breath and empty, empty, empty fully. The inhale will come naturally. Exhaling, 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 exhale fully. 2 more. Inhaling. And empty, empty all of yourself. Pour it out. On the next inhale breath, expand the arms to the sides and all the way up. And as you exhale, release your right hand into the earth and lift up and over. On the inhale, come up. And on the exhale, on the other side. Actually, I'll be mirroring you. So inhale, lift the arms up. And next time, release the left hand onto the earth. Right arm up and over. Inhaling up. Soften the shoulders, lift up. And as you exhale, right hand to the earth, lift up and over. Stretch in the left side of your body. Good. On the next inhale breath, reach the arms up and bring into your palms Padma Mudra, Lotus Mudra. Soften the shoulders as you anchor the sitting bones onto the earth and open into Padma. Eyes opened or closed. Take a moment here and feel yourself, your crown, lifting up towards the heavens. And as if there was an umbilical cord lifting from the crown, connecting you all the way up to the universe, connecting to the great cosmic womb, la gran matriz cósmica, connecting to the infinite love of the universe, of higher consciousness, of source, the goddess, the divine mother. And see your cup, your lotus being filled up with this infinite love. And next time you exhale, seal this love into prayer and slowly bring it through the center of your being. Spin the prayer at the level of your heart and open your thumbs and index into Yoni Mudra. You're pouring this infinite love, unconditional love into your heart. Take a nice deep breath here, in and out. On the next inhale breath, collect this love from your heart. And as a cascade, a waterfall of love, bring it down into your womb space. Yes. It is here that pour this love into your womb. Whatever your relationship is with your womb right now, If baby is here, give this love to your baby. You may be feeling her, feeling him moving. If you're healing any aspect of your feminine being, pour this love into your womb. If you recently give birth, taking this opportunity to honor this sacred vessel that housed baby. Whatever your relationship is with your womb right now, it's not always an easy one. Give yourself this love. Mother yourself in this moment. Take a nice deep inhale breath. And as you exhale, slowly pour it down into the earth. Plant your yoni mudra into the ground. See that same umbilical cord spiraling down into the center of the earth as you connect to the great earth womb, the womb of Mama Gaia, the living organism that we are part of, belong to. We're so connected to her. And now you connect to that creative power, source of life, deep into the earth. And then slowly lift it up. And as you exhale, open the arms. Good. We'll do this flow 3 more times together to your own breath rhythm. So lift it up. And you can visualize this love pouring in, mothering yourself wherever in your life right now. You need to give yourself more love, more acceptance, more appreciation. 2 more. Good. On the next breath in, 1 more movement here through the spine. Lift the arms up. And as you exhale, make gentle fists and bring the fists to face each other in the center of your heart. Shoulders, elbows, and wrists on the same plane. Lengthen the spine. Keep the pelvis settled. Next time you exhale, twist towards your right. Keep the belly towards the front and gently twist towards the right. On the inhale, you come back, really opening the channels around the heart. As you exhale, gently twist. Good. 2 more. 1 at either side. Nice. And then slowly release. Good. From here, let's gently move towards the tabletop position. Actually, you may want to bring the blocks towards the front of your mat. And then you come onto your hands and knees. Yeah? You want to make sure that the knees are underneath the hips. If you have belly with baby, you may want to have them a little bit wider. You check. And then your wrist right underneath your shoulders. Spread the fingertips wide. Find a nice long spine. Neck is soft. Bring your awareness to your coccyx and see if you can make 5 circles through the pelvis very gently, just isolating the movement in the pelvis. So I'm going to move towards my right, up to the sky, but very small circles. I'm hardly going to move the spine. That's 3, 4, connected to your breath, and 5. Reverse the circle Bringing lubrication to the pelvis. Now I'm gonna do the circles in the other direction, but I'm gonna involve my lower vertebrae. So the lumbar spine, so widening the circles. Especially for the pregnant mamas, you may have tension in the low back, so this is a great way to release that tension. Also, if you've been sitting a lot, couching, sitting on chairs. Move the circle in the opposite direction, connected to your breath. Try to keep the arms steady, nice and strong. Good. Now, bring the circle a little bit wider, involving the upper spine, the thoracic spine. Bringing this movement into the heart. Nice and slow, moving in the opposite direction. If you have baby in womb, now she gets to really hammock and dance inside your womb. You may be feeling that. Good, and for the next breaths, maybe you want to involve the neck if it feels good. Exhaling through the mouth. Any sounds that want to come through. Good, and then slowly find a sense of stillness. On the next inhale breath, lift the right leg back, flex the toes, point the toes onto the earth, and shift the weight a little bit back here. This would be with the left leg actually, or whatever leg you picked. I'm still figuring out how it works with the camera, if it's like in studio. Pull it back, good. Plant the opposite foot onto the earth, lift the opposite leg and begin to open for a variation of Ardha Chandrasana. Point the toes. And here I'm gonna play with balance. Especially if you're pregnant, this is gonna be a little bit challenging, different. Your center of gravity has changed. See if you can lift the arm up. Nice line of energy through the heart. Pull the toes towards your midline. One more breath. Good. Release the foot onto the ground and open fully. Maybe circle the arm. We go for the other direction. Extend the opposite leg, toes onto the floor, shift the weight back. Stretch in the hamstrings, untuck the toes to really plant the opposite shin bone, lift up. Plant the right hand strongly and begin to lift up. If it's too much, you can always have the foot onto the earth and opening up. Actually, you could start here. You should have started here. I forgot. You plant and then maybe you lift up. Stacking the hips, lengthening through the heart. Toes towards you, and then you come back. Shift the weight forward and back. And on the next inhale breath, curl the toes, rise up to a downward dog. If you have belly With baby, you may want to open the legs a little bit more. Bend the knees as you lift your sit bones up. Relax the head and breathe. Good, and the next inhale breath, reach the right leg up, three-legged, downward dog, and as you exhale, round the spine, knee, step it forward. If you didn't make it forward, slowly move it, and bring the foot all the way to the edge of the mat. This is where you may want to use the blocks. I definitely need them now. Find what height suits you. Hands right underneath your shoulders, bend the front knee, extend the back leg. Inhaling here, nice and long. And as you exhale, extend the front leg. Two flows like this, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, and exhaling back. On the inhale, bend the front knee, lower the opposite knee to the floor. And maybe you have the hands onto the earth. Make a few circles here into the pelvis. Giving yourself this massage internally. Giving yourself this love, this appreciation for your journey. Good, and then on the inhale forward, exhaling, extending a little bit. Just really hydrating the pelvis. Bring the right knee back, lift up, downward dog. Moving to the other side, lengthen the left leg, bend it and slowly step it forward. See if you can make it all the way. Bring your blocks, make sure the foot is towards the edge of the mat. Plant the hands right underneath your shoulders, and when you're ready, lift the back leg. Bounce here a little bit, breathing into the hip flexors, the psoas, the quadricep, and the leg that you're extending. The next time you exhale, straighten both legs, round the spine. On the inhale, you bend forward, heart forward. And on the exhale, you lift and you round. One more. Bending and then slowly landing. Maybe you want the block, so maybe the hands come onto the floor. A few circles in one direction and the other. Straightening a little bit, bending, straightening and bending. Good, and then take the leg back. One more downward dog, Adho Mukha. Really spread the fingertips wide. Hug the abdominal muscles, rise up. On the next inhale, bend the knees. For my friends that are gestating, like myself, go forward and you'll do a gentle press up. For my friends that feel like going through a vinyasa, lower down and find your cobra. So we'll go down and then push up if we're pregnant. You find your cobra, if that's where you're at. Then we slowly come back and we rise up into a standing, kneeling, but lifting position. Let's find two flows of our flow, connecting to where in your life right now could you mother yourself even more. Bring in more unconditional love. Is that mother that will always be there. On the inhale, reach the arms up. Opening Padma Mudra. And slowly bringing it into your heart, into your womb, down to the earth, and showering yourself. It's also the mother that puts limits. She's not going to say yes to everything. She takes care of you. And she may have to say sometimes uncomfortable truths so you truly take care of yourself. Good, and you open. And this time you bring your hands behind your lower back. You press the palms, fingertips up. Really energize your inner thighs towards each other. Neutral pelvis. Roll the shoulders, lift the chest, and gentle back bend. And then slowly lower. Find your downward dog. We lift up. Extend the right leg. This time step it forward. Bring it in line with your sit bone. Bend the front knee and come into a high lunge. Lifting up. And then as you exhale, bend the front knee. Extend the back leg. Reach the arms up towards the sky. 3 breaths here. Really engage your thighs. Yeah, don't drop just into your ligaments. Really energize, bring strength, toning to your big leg muscles. One more breath. Good, and then slowly pivot the back foot. Bring the front foot to the center, heel to back arch alignment for your warrior 2. Extend the arms in opposite directions. On the inhale, rise up, straighten both legs. And then as you exhale, come again into your warrior 2. Bring your forearm to the front thigh. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Nice line of energy from your baby toe all the way to your fingertips in your hand. 3 breaths here. Again, really energizing your big leg muscles. For my mamas pregnant, this is so important to really build strength in your lower body for your birth, for your active birth. You need to be strong and graceful. One more breath here. Good. And then slowly come into your warrior 2. And then straightening the front leg. Bring the feet parallel towards the edges of the mat. And then bring the heels in. On the inhale, star. Bring Padma Mudra, Lotus Mudra. And slowly come into your goddess pose. Padma in the center of your chest. So you open the knees in the direction of the toes. Tailbone to the earth, pubic bone to your chin. 2 breaths here. Good. Slowly open into your warrior 2. And cartwheeling the arms onto the earth. Step back. Come into a supportive plank. For my friends, you can move through vinyasa if you're pregnant. A little push-up to gain strength in the upper body. We slowly come back. We rise up to our flow. Inhaling up. 2 of our flows. And then opening to your gentle camel. It doesn't need to be a big camel. You also open the upper body. You can come again into your downward dog. And step the opposite leg forward. If you didn't make it forward, step the foot. Oh, my body's really changing. My practice has to change, adapt. Make sure the feet are on 2 different tracks. Bring the pelvis to neutral, and when you have that, extend the back leg and rise up to your standing high lunge. 3 to 5 breaths here. Tapping into your strength, lift it from the heart, knowing that you're connected to the earth womb, to your own personal womb, and to the great cosmic womb above. Infinite love showering you. Good, and then slowly open into your warrior two. Pivot the back heel. Bring the front foot to the center of the mat, heel to back arch alignment. I'm gonna face the opposite way so you can see me. And to accommodate yourself, you straighten both legs, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, open the arms in T. 2 more. Good, and the next one, you settle into your warrior two. Finding the crown, the heart, the womb on the same plane. Arms expanding from your heart. Legs are steady and strong. And then slowly coming into your Upita Parsvakonasana. Forearm onto the front thigh. Back leg is strong and anchored, and you reach for the stars. Breathe in here. Good, and then slowly you come up through your warrior two. Straightening both legs. Coming into Prasarita stance, then you bring the heels in. You rise into star. And for 3 breaths, you bring the Padma slowly into your goddess pose. Bring this chalice into your heart. Recognizing aspects of your being that you may have rejected, forgotten, cast aside, and shower them with love, appreciation. Knowing that is your birthright to love yourself fully exactly as you are. Breathing here into this truth. Good, and then slowly rise up. Come again into your warrior. You do it on the same side, and you cartwheel the arms at either side. Step back. You can flow through one more vinyasa. For my friends pregnant, you can lower, push up, take it back. We rise, one flow here, just one. Opening Padma, bringing it to yourself, to the heart, to your womb space, to your baby. The baby's here, reaching up, and then coming into your camel. Knowing that you can always lift the heart up towards the heavens and receive the infinite love from the Divine Mother. Open up to receive. You're so worthy of it. And then slowly releasing the hands down, opening the knees, big toes touch, coming back towards the child's pose. So if belly is here with baby, really give yourself space. And it may be that you don't go all the way down. Maybe you even have fists, forehead down, so that you don't collapse onto belly. Otherwise, forehead all the way down. 3 deep breaths here. slowing your heartbeat, allowing yourself to really feel the effects of your practice so far. So allow yourself one more deep breath here, going a bit deeper into the child's pose. Good, and then slowly begin to rise up. Knees together. Take the pose here in hero's pose. Roll the shoulders back. And then moving onto your seat. Face the long part of your mat. Come into a Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Soles of the feet together. Sit bones rooted. The further the heels are from you, more space. You may want it more intense, you choose. Then keep one of the knees bent. Extend the opposite leg, so the right leg. Actually, I'm going to have the blocks close to me. So you would come to Janu Shirshasana, where the left foot is to the inside of the right leg. The pelvis is closed and looking forward. If you're pregnant, you have to accommodate a little bit. You may want to open the right leg a little bit to the side, or maybe quite a bit. See what you need to give space to your baby. Extend the spine. And then begin to lean forward. This is where you may want to have the block. Maybe you need a higher position. So you're not fully collapsing and rounding the spine. And take a few breaths here. Really activate the heel of the extended leg so the muscles are toned. It's a passive stretch, yeah? There's a level of activation, but you're also going into a deep relaxation here. Just exploring even here, where there may be moments in your life where you deny yourself moments of rest, of nurture, of nourishing yourself. Knowing that it's so important for you to be able to give to others, you need to give to yourself. It's self-preservation, it's self-respect. And for those that are pregnant or mothers, this is such a valuable lesson that you will pass on to your children, to the future generations. Enough of women burning out, giving way too much and not receiving. Life is receiving and giving. Nature is constantly giving and receiving. It's a constant flow. Allow that to yourself. For the next 3 breaths, rest in the forehead, whatever height you need, arms at either side. 3 to 5 breaths here. And slowly rise up. Extend both legs in front. You can shake them a little bit. And open to the opposite side. And again, see what you need here. Really anchor the ankle into the earth. Extended leg, activate it. And then when you're ready, begin to lean forward. So if the leg was in front, you would have the hands at either side. For me, I have the leg to the side and I go forward. Pivoting from the hips forward with a nice long spine. 3 breaths here. Good. And then you go into your restorative, where you would lean the forehead forward and down. And just notice your jaw, your shoulders, the space in between your eyebrows is where we tend to accumulate tension. So purposely soften even more there. Slowly coming up. Stretching both legs in front. Prepare now to come down. So scoop yourself forwards. If you're pregnant, roll towards your left side first. And then come all the way to lay on your back. So preparing for bridge pose, but supportive bridge. You want to make sure in bridge that you can touch the ends of your heels, that your feet are parallel to the front of your mat. You roll the shoulders away. Your neck points towards the ceiling. So the neck is open. Your chin points to the ceiling. So the neck is open. The heart is open. And from here, really press the feet with energized thighs. You lift yourself up. Keep opening up. You take care of your block. And you place it underneath your sacrum. It could be high up. It could be on the side. It could be all the way to the lowest level. You choose. I'm going to go second. I place it on my sacrum. And here you press the back of the head onto the earth. You relax the arms and you breathe here. Slow, deep breath, quality breaths. And the next inhale, breath to come out. Press the feet, energize your inner thighs, lift your booty up, and very slowly begin to come down. You can walk the feet slightly forwards, inner knees drop into each other, tenting, and just taking a moment to feel into your heart, feel into your belly and baby, feel into your soul, your entire being, what's here. The nourishment you've received, whatever you release. And then slowly you can bend knees to one side and then the other. Good, and then slowly bring the knees together onto the left. And I'm going to invite us all to go into Shavasana as if you were pregnant. Even if you're not pregnant, take this restorative Shavasana on this side and just explore perhaps a new way. And definitely for pregnant mamas, on your left side, you want your pillow. You want to have it maybe even folded underneath your cheek. And you will have another pillow, or you could have your blocks in between your legs. And the knees are bent in front of your belly. You can bring your hands to your belly or to your thighs. Take a nice deep breath, inhaling through the nose. And as you're ready to exhale, open the mouth. Exhaling through. Nice, 2 more, inhaling in. One more, the next exhale breath really takes your bones and your muscles and your organs and tissue deep into the earth. Exhaling. Let it all go, close the eyes. Drink in the nourishment of stillness. Drink in the nourishment of being here in stillness. Begin to slowly deepen the breath. Make the breath slightly more audible. So that you begin to wake up your body, wake up baby. Picking up your senses, sense of movement in your toes, your fingertips. Perhaps even a yawn, a stretch. And then you can slowly remove the props. Press the hand onto the earth to gently lift yourself up. Find your seat. Eyes still very soft or even closed. Open your vessel, take the moment to feel into the shifts, energetic, emotional, physical, from the practice in your body. We'll close by bringing the palms together, rubbing them against each other, creating heat. Bring the left hand or one hand to the center of your heart, the other hand to your belly, to your womb, to baby you're calling in, to baby you just gave birth to. And let's take a nice deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhaling together. Exhaling fully. We'll close with one Om, inhaling deep. Allow Om to move through your body into your heart, your womb space. Hands in prayer at your heart, bowing to yourself, taking this time to give deep honor to your being for having given yourself this time and space to give yourself love, to bathe yourself in unconditional love, to mother those aspects of who you are that need your attention, that desire your attention. I'm bowing to continue to commit to this journey of mothering yourself regardless of your relationship to your own mother, to your relationship as you mother. And the more you give this to yourself, the more connection to the Divine Mother who is always guarding, protecting you, loving you. Thank you so much. Namaste.